Mass shooting takes place at one rapper Mellow Bucks listening party. 4 dead, 14 shot.
Chocó el carro. Female shot multiple times in the leg. We're going to transport her to the hospital. We're not waiting for an answer.
It was all hands on deck as first responders made multiple calls to transport victims to area hospitals given the magnitude of the situation.
Transporting one of the gunshot victims to Northwest Memorial Hospital.
Shortly after the shooting happened, around 11:30 Wednesday night, people began arriving at Northwestern Hospital where 9 of the 18 victims were treated. Outside, people waited after receiving a phone call that their loved one had been injured, and some became physically distraught after learning about the fatalities. Family members have identified Taylor Walker as one of the 4 people who lost their lives. She's described as a loving person with a kind heart who was a hairstylist in the city's South Side. The 26-year-old was at Wednesday's event with her girlfriend who survived after being shot in the leg. The family says Walker is one of 5 siblings, 2 of which have passed away in recent years. A 24-year-old male, a 25-year-old male, and a 27-year-old female are among the deceased, according to police. Of the remaining victims, 5 were taken to Stroger Hospital, 2 to Mount Sinai, and 2 to Illinois Masonic. Now, people we spoke with early this morning, they were too distraught to talk on camera, but they did kind of paint the scene of just how chaotic and hectic things got out here. So much so that scanner audio confirmed Chicago police were called for crowd control. Of course, we're going to continue to monitor these updates and bring you the latest, both on air and online. For now, reporting live outside.
We have some breaking news at 5. 18 people are shot in River North, leaving a club after an album release party. At least 4 of those victims have died. You are watching CBS News Chicago. Good morning, everybody. I'm Dana Kozlov.
And I'm Adrena Sinclair. We want to get you right to the scene where this all took place overnight. Our Darius Johnson live here along Chicago and Orleans. And Darius, we understand this was a drive-by shooting. What else are we learning about this?
Hey there, ladies. Good morning to you. I have information coming in by the minute from a city source. That city source confirms to me that 3 shooters pulled up in a black SUV and opened fire as people were leaving an album release party, as many of them were pouring out of this lounge. Take a look behind me right now. This morning, 5 hours after the shooting, you can still see police here at the scene as firefighters just finished cleaning up the scene. It was a lot of debris that was left outside here from when a lot of people scattered overnight. Now I want you to take a look at the video into our newsroom overnight. You could see Chicago Avenue blocked with crime scene tape and police just before midnight at Artist Lounge on Chicago Avenue. A city source at the scene tells us this was an album listening party for a female Chicago rapper known as Mellow Bucks. Witnesses tell us as people were leaving the lounge, a black SUV with multiple shooters inside pulled up and opened fire. 18 people in total were shot, and we're told most of them are women. You could see some of those injured being wheeled around by medics. Many of them were taken to various hospitals. We now know 4 of them have died. 2 died at Northwestern, 2 others died at Stroger Hospital. The condition of the rapper who was hosting the party is unknown at this time, and this scene is very chaotic with a lot of victims and several officers who are trying to process the scene as EMTs tend to nearly 2 dozen who were shot. You can see shattered glass, ropes, and clothes scattered along the front of the lounge, and at one point you can see 2 ladies hugging one another as police swarmed the crime scene. Then you could see the crime scene technicians gathering photos at the scene, even inside the lounge. Here's what one woman had to say last night.
Traumatized. I'm shook.
What'd you hear, man?
Again, we are told that SUV pulled up, opened fire, and took off. We're also told that there are at least 3 shooters at this time. None of those people are in custody at this time, and it's unclear exactly why someone shot up this party. Again, we're told that 18 people were shot. 4 of them died, 2 at Stroger, 2 at Northwestern, and we are still texting with that city official right now. I'm getting information that's still coming in at this time. We're still trying to learn more information to see if there will be a press conference at this time. There doesn't appear that there will be one this morning, so we still have many questions going into Chicago police and other city officials at this time. For now, we're live in River North. I'm Darius Johnson, CBS.